Vincent Sims nudged his rearview mirror as he rolled into the Starbucks drive-thru on Maple Avenue. 42, steel gray eyes, a small scar on his jaw. Most people saw a laid-back small business owner. They missed the 12 years of Navy SEAL missions tucked behind that easygoing exterior, and the private security firm he now ran, Sims Protection Services, quietly handling corporate threat assessments. "Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get you?" "Large black coffee." "No sugar," he said, scanning the lot out of old habit. At the window, the teen working the register, Pablo Hester, fumbled the lid, eyes flicking toward the back. "That'll be $2.85, he whispered, hands shaking. He slid a napkin under the cup and mouthed, "Read it alone." Vincent parked at the far edge of the lot. The note, scribbled in a terrified hand, read, "File for divorce immediately or your daughter will pay." "They're watching." "Trust no one." His phone buzzed. "Unknown number. You made a grave mistake, Vincent. Now you must pay." Two black Chevy Suburbans glided in from opposite directions, boxing him in. 5 men stepped out. Dark suits, military posture. The leader was tall and lean, with cold eyes and a smile that enjoyed hurting people. "Vincent Sims," he called. "We need to talk." "I'm listening," Vincent said. Hand resting near the concealed 6-hour P320. "I'm Alan Guerra. You've been digging where you shouldn't." Morrison. Thomas Morrison, the whistleblower, who'd hired Vincent 3 months earlier, had died in a car accident. He'd claimed Blackstone Defense Contractors was siphoning weapons to unauthorized buyers. "You're going to burn everything on Morrison," Guerra said, showing a photo of Vincent's teenage daughter, Jenna, snapped at school. "And you're filing for divorce, today." "Touch my family and I'll kill you," Vincent said evenly. Big words, private eye. Guerra's smile didn't reach his eyes. "You have 24 hours. We'll be watching." The Suburbans peeled away. Vincent's pulse slowed. These weren't rent-a-thugs. Professionals. Resources. Surveillance. He called his wife, Marlene. "Pick up Jenna. Go to your sister Ellen's. Don't go home. Pack bags. Now." "Vincent, what?" "Trust me." Chapter 2. Ghosts from the past Vincent's basement office looked like a typical veteran's den. Commendations, seal photos, certificates. Behind a false wall, the real workspace, multi-screen OSINT rigs, encrypted drives, and a gun safe he'd rather not explain. He pulled the Morrison file. Manifest didn't match inventory. Shell company payments. Photos of off-book weapons caches. He'd recently found the storage site. Then Guerra appeared. So somebody was watching him. The secure line rang. "Vince, it's Abel." Abel Everett, former SEAL, now DIA. Old spot. 30 minutes. Alone. Murphy's Tavern smelled like spilled whiskey and sawdust. Abel looked older, strained. "Guerra wants you to disappear," Abel said. "Morrison wasn't just your client, he was our asset. DIA had him for 6 months. What he found goes past Blackstone. Pentagon brass. Foreign buyers. If you keep digging, they'll kill your family." "Who's Guerra?" "Burned CIA. Now a fixer for a private military contractor. Unlimited resources. He's not bluffing." Abel slid over a manila envelope. "Copies of everything Morrison gave me, plus DIA intel. Enough to bury them. We're split inside the agency. Some want it buried. Some want justice. I'm in the second group. I trust you." Vincent took the envelope. "Then we finish it." Chapter 3. The net tightens Vincent hit an old storage unit for gear. Surveillance kit, encrypted comms, cash, weapons. Then Rick's auto shop for a clean car and a back room to prep. Rick, another ex-SEAL, didn't ask many questions. The Accord's invisible. Try to bring it back with the same number of holes. By nightfall, Vincent had ears on Guerra's team at a downtown Marriott. He heard enough to go cold. Surveillance on Ellen's house, his office, and a coordinated takedown scheduled as a murder-suicide. The barista, Pablo, was marked as a loose end. He moved first. 2 men in a van watching Ellen's place, former Army Rangers, never saw him coming. He pulled their comms, found assault plans of Ellen's home, and called. "Marlene, take Jenna. Ellen, drive. Comfort Inn on Highway 64, Cash, alias Sarah Johnson. 10 minutes. "You sound insane," Ellen protested. "There were men outside your house," Vincent said flatly. "Past tense. Go." Minutes later, his phone rang. Guerra. "Impressive work. Mr. Sims, your family's at the Comfort Inn, room 237. Meet me at the old Blackstone warehouse at midnight, alone, unarmed. Otherwise, they suffer. Guerra had real-time telecom intercepts, government-grade eyes and ears. Chapter 4. The Setup. The warehouse was a fortress. Fences, patrols, cameras. One transformer fed the entire facility. A backup generator sat in a separate hut. Weak points. At 11:30 p.m., Vincent cut a blindside fence, ghosted to the transformer, wired a device to trip a full blackout. He sabotaged the generator to die after 3 minutes. 10 minutes of darkness would be enough. At midnight, he walked in hands up. 8 guns on him. They stripped him of 3 pistols, 2 knives, and gadgets, missing the ceramic blade in his boot and the microcharge in his watch. Marlene and Jenna were tied to chairs under hard lights. No Ellen. Rage flickered, then cooled. Who's above Blackstone? Vincent asked, buying seconds. Guerra smirked. General Preston Sears, Defense Logistics Agency. 3 years of skimming and selling. You were warned. Vincent checked his watch. 30 seconds. You do realize he'll make you his fall guy, Vincent said. Database logs, intercepts, orders. When this goes bad, he burns you. Doubt slid across Guerra's face. The lights died. Chapter 5. Hunter in the dark automatic fire stitched the air where Vincent had stood. He rolled behind crates, cut Marlene's ties. Stay down. Don't move till I pull you. He moved like a shadow. Knife, rifle, silence. Men called positions, disciplined but disoriented. A tactical light flared. He shot the bulb and the man behind it. The generator kicked in. Emergency lighting. He had 3 minutes. He put rounds into the electrical panel. The backup lights flickered. He palmed the watch charge into the center crates and set 90 seconds. The blast turned the warehouse into a storm. Secondary pops from unstable ordnance. In the chaos, he knifed a sniper, dropped 2 at the loading dock, then got pinned. The generator died again. Night vision orders crackled. Bad unless you ruin NVGs. He shot fire sensors. Sprinklers roared, steam boiling off hot metal. NVG murder. He crawled back to Marlene and Jenna. Jenna bleeding from a head cut, Marlene gashed in the shoulder. There's a maintenance tunnel to the storm drains, he whispered. 50 yards. They were 10 yards from the grate when a tactical light washed them white. Bullets chewed concrete. Vincent laid down fire. Go! 10 feet behind you. Now. I'm not leaving. If you stay, we die. Go. Marlene's fingers shook, then tightened around Jenna's hand. They disappeared into the dark. Chapter 6. Truth in the Smoke. Vincent had 60 rounds and a dozen men closing in. He hosed a critical steel joint at the center of the roof. The old support shrieked and sagged. Panic rippled. Boots pounded for exits. He took the rear loading dock and froze. Guerra stepped out, pistol leveled. Clever, Guerra said. The building won't fall, but it'll scatter men. They circled, muzzles steady. Outside, helicopters thundered in. Cleanup team, Guerra said. 16 operators. No insignia. Sears' personal loyalists. Their job is to kill everyone who knows tonight happened. Even you, Vincent said. Guerra's jaw set. I've been documenting Sears for years. Money trails, orders, recordings, insurance. I didn't sign up to arm America's enemies. Then why threaten my family? I needed you to understand the stakes. The family threat was Sears' idea. He pulled a tablet slowly. This has everything. And in 30 seconds, if we don't move, we die. The searchlights swept the lot. Vincent made a choice. Chapter 7. Temporary Alliance. They slipped out the rear as Sears' teams crashed into Guerra's men inside. Vincent led the way to a storm drain access, the helicopters combing wide arcs overhead. We'll never outrun surveillance, Guerra said. Then we make suppression impossible, Vincent replied. We go public, viral, and walk straight into federal protective custody with your tablet. FBI might be compromised, Guerra warned. I have a clean line, Vincent said, showing a number DIA's Abel had given him. Deputy Director Zachary Bender. Hours later, in a safe apartment under a false name, they packaged the evidence. Shell company wires, comm logs, shipment manifests, and videos of Sears ordering eliminations. Abel confirmed Bender would meet them, secure detail in place. At 7 a.m., Sears called. Vincent recorded. Guerra exceeded orders, Sears said. Let's resolve this. A legitimate DoD consulting contract, $5 million annually. You protect national security. Your family lives well. And if I refuse, you'll be designated a terrorist. Your family, accomplices. Click, he's buying time, Guerra said. We move now. Chapter 8. The Reckoning. By 7:45 a.m., the FBI field office was a fortress. Media vans angled for shots across the plaza. Bender took them to a secure room. For an hour, Vincent and Guerra laid out the case. Bender listened, stone-faced. It's extensive, he said, but prosecutors need intent on tape. Then we get it, Vincent said. Bender hesitated. Sears is dangerous. He's already called me, Vincent said, playing the recording of the bribe. Set a meeting. I'll wear a wire. 2 hours later, Vincent sat alone in a conference room, a button mic streaming live to FBI servers. Guerra watched on feed next door. Agents stood ready. At noon, General Preston Sears strode in. Stiff uniform, medals, confidence lacquered over panic. Before I accept anything, Vincent said, I need to know what I'd be protecting. Morrison Foundel,